True spirituality is about knowing that enlightenment is about influencing others to improve themselves. Again, another researcher recently vehemently attacked, well, not necessarily me, but really all researchers who are trying to quote-unquote wake people up and do the great work. The great work is about waking other souls up to truth. And this individual said, stop trying to wake people up. That's not your responsibility, and it's actually not your right. No, it's not my right to speak when others are in abject ignorance. I beg to differ. I also beg to differ that we shouldn't be teaching people the difference between right and wrong when they're clearly not in knowledge of it or don't care. Because, again, I'll say it again, their ignorance is our enslavement. They affect good people with their ignorance who don't want to be enslaved and who do want to lead a moral life. I have every right. This has nothing to do with religion, folks. I have every right to shove this down whoever's throat. I want to continuously talk about this too. And I will continue to do that till the day I die. Okay? And that is spirituality. People don't really have the right to refuse this information because this is about our interconnected freedom. People think people have an ignorant. I'm allowed to remain ignorant of how to bake a damn good blueberry pie, okay? Or a damn good New York cheesecake. I am allowed to remain ignorant of those things. I am not allowed to remain ignorant of what a right is. So then I can say, I'm going to go out and violate somebody else's rights, or I'm going to just look on and do nothing while other people's rights are violated endlessly. Or even condone the violation of their rights. No, none of those things are rights. People don't have the right to even think that way. Because that thinking is intricately interconnected with all of our freedom, because our freedom is not individual. Unfortunately, it's collective. Very unfortunately. You can go live on your own planet, you'd have your individual freedom. While you're living on here with billions of other souls, unfortunately, your freedom is tied to theirs. And that means their ignorance of true morality affects your freedom and the freedom of other beings who want to be free. So, the people out there who say don't try to wake people up spiritually, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you're completely spiritually asleep. And finally, true spirituality means knowing that enlightenment does not equate to perfection. Ladies and gentlemen, I am enlightened, but I am not perfect and never will be. And anybody expecting perfection in the physical world will be sorely disappointed. I'm the farthest thing from perfect and will be the first to tell you. But I am enlightened, because enlightenment is about knowledge. It's not about living a perfect life. This is what fake-ass Buddhism will sell you on. I'm going to get into a little bit of Buddhism later, too.